everyone, and welcome back to the Bench Riders podcast. I am Bucky.
I'm Amanda.
And we are here today with some more amazing, juicy, wonderful stories that relate to everything sports and just...
Sports tea.
Sports tea.
It's sports talk minus the sports plus the tea.
Plus the tea, but a little bit of sports in there, of course.
We try.
Yeah, we do try.
How was your weekend?
It was a little bit chaotic, I can't lie to you.
Well, I was with you the entire time.
Exactly,
so
that's why it was chaotic.
we lived together. I don't know if we mentioned that last time, so we're together nonstop.
And we're in the process of moving, and that has just been how moving normally goes. Yeah. There's lots of boxes around the place right now.
Yeah. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get there.
Yeah. But Amanda, do you want to update everyone with what happened to you, what you received in our mailbox this week?
I'm a little traumatized to talk about it.
Yeah, but I feel like it's important to air.
So apparently there's a rule, or a law, I should say, that when a school bus is stopped, you can't go around it, apparently.
Really? Now,
yeah. As
why
a teacher,
do we think
does that offend you?
I'm not personally offended, but I do want to know, where were we going in such a hurry?
See, I don't even remember. I don't know. I don't recall.
Okay.
I do recall going around a school bus. I don't know where I was going. It must have been somewhere.
Did it
somewhere
have
important?
The stop sign out with the red flashing lights?
I don't think so. There were no flashing lights. I would remember. I would not go around flashing lights. I know that about myself. There was probably not even a stop sign up. Now, I do remember the big yellow school bus. I don't remember there being kids either.
Really?
But regardless, whatever happened, they caught me on camera. There was no cop involved. They sent me a letter to my home.
And it's one of those weird ones where they zoom in on your license plate.
Yes.
And you're like, oh my God, where did they get that?
Hair in a bun through the window. And you want to know the worst part?
Tell me.
$250. Do you know what I could buy for $250?
You could buy lots of things.
Anything else.
Yeah.
It was an expensive mistake. But I think it might be more expensive to take the school bus to court. So.
But yes, it will be. But do you think you'll pass the school bus again?
Never.
I feel as though this might be like traumatic for you, where like you'll be by all these school buses and you won't know what to do.
Never.
Like you'll just be stuck.
I'm never doing it again.
I'll
turn the other way. I'll go down a different street. I'm never passing a school again. I'm not even having a kid at this time.
Oh my gosh. Are we hearing this? All right, we'll check back in 10 years.
What about you? What are you doing this weekend?
Oh my gosh, this weekend I am a maid of honor in a wedding up in Michigan.
That is a lot of responsibility.
It's a huge responsibility. I'm a little nervous.
I'm nervous for you.
Excited to have some adult beverages to help me just with my duties.
Right.
I feel as they will go hand in hand and they'll work out well for me.
You can't complete the duties without it.
I can't. Yeah. Kaylee, shout out to you and Alex. I hope happy wedding week. It's going to be fantastic. I'm excited. It'll be good.
You. And you, Kaylee.
And Kaylee. Yay, marriage.
Yay, marriage.
With that, let's get right into some sports tea.
Right. Well, let me start with one thing that's not sports tea.
Oh, okay.
We've all heard by now, and we all saw this coming. Taylor Swift and Matty Healy did, in fact, end their whirlwind romance.
How long was it? It was like
a month, a good month.
Was that it?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
And everyone was so upset when it first came out because they said, you know the type of guy he is. And they were right, because this breakup came right after he kissed a male security guard at his concert, right?
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that picture.
Immediately following, Taylor was not okay with it.
Right. But I will say, a month is super short. So that video of her like crying, singing that song on her tour.
I don't want to live forever.
I don't want to live forever. No one does.
No one
but we see a hand raised in the room. Maybe some people do, so we won't speak for everyone. But do we really think that she's that affected by this breakup, or do you think that is in regards to her past one with Joe that lasted 6 years?
Thank you for asking this question, because I feel like I can relate. I don't think it has to do with Matty Healy. I think it is one of those moments where it's like, another one bites the dust. And how many times do we have to do this over and over and over again?
It's really so repetitive.
It's so repetitive. And if Taylor Swift goes through it, I can go through it. You can go through it.
We all can go through it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
Our thoughts are with you, Taylor Swift.
Poor. All right, let's do drama.
Let's do the sports tea.
Okay, wait. Who do we want to start off with today? We have 3 very interesting stories.
Yes.
One involving Natalie Portman, one involving Shakira.
Of course.
And one involving... Should I do the update on Kim Zolciak real quick?
Yeah. just tie it back to last week. We talked about it last week.
Okay, yes, we talked about the Bierman clan last podcast, and there's been a few updates since then. So for those of you just joining us, Kim and Kroy married for 11 years. They have 4 kids together, 2 kids that Kim had prior to the marriage. Everything was dandy. She was a real housewife. He was in the NFL. Perfect, right? Picture perfect, really big house.
Beautiful story.
Until recently when allegedly there was some problems with their money. Their house went into foreclosure, yada, yada. But now it's coming out that Kim is saying she does not have access to their online store. So apparently they have this online store where they sell like their old clothes that they wore on their show that they have together, or like her wigs.
Probably to make up for that $1.1 million in debt.
There's a lot of money.
I do want to know who's buying that. Who's buying her wigs?
Not me. Or maybe
not yet.
Not yet. Her wigs, I actually looked at this. It depends. Okay. Her cheapest one is like $1,500. It goes up to like $2,700. Now let
me ask you this: why does she have so many wigs?
She's just a wig girl. She sings, and there's a song that she has out there called "Wigs" by Kim Zolciak. No, so she's really into her hair.
Okay.
But anywho, she's claiming that she didn't have access to the store online, and that Kroy is selling all her stuff, and she's trying to like get the rights back to it. But really, apparently, Kroy has been doing this all, like, it's his business essentially. It's her stuff, but he's the one that runs all the accounts.
Do you buy that though?
I don't know. I
am a dig at men, but I don't buy that he's doing that for a second.
We're in a mood today.
We're in a mood. We're in a personal mood, but I don't think he's doing that.
You don't think you think he has like people that are doing it, but he says that he's running it?
Yeah, or even she has a hand in it. I feel like maybe he does half of it, some of it, whatever, but I don't buy for a second that he's doing and running the whole thing.
I would agree with you. I feel like there are people in the show, but I think it's probably mostly under his name.
Okay.
I would think.
So maybe legally it would stand up?
Legally, I think it would stand up.
Yeah.
And I think she's trying to say like, well, it's majority of my stuff.
Right.
So I should be making some money off of it.
Right.
But
understandable as well.
Yeah.
It's just weird with that whole situation because there's something new every week.
There is, I know.
Every week. I almost wonder if this is like a plan by them to get all these eyes
in the limelight?
on their story. Because do we think that they're getting like sponsorships and stuff from this type of story?
So I'm actually, for whatever reason, on my Snapchat Explore page, she pops up quite frequently.
Probably because you're always looking at her information.
I'd like to know and like stay in the know.
Yeah, of course.
But from all the stuff I've seen, it's never like sponsored stuff. It's just her like
we should go into her Instagram and see if she has any sponsored posts up because I would love to know.
We would love to know.
It's honestly, if that's the case, it's pretty smart. Like they're $1 million in debt. They need to pay the bills. If they're getting sponsored, wig sponsors.
Wigs.
I don't know what else they'd be sponsored by, but
you know what? Yes, she does. Look at this. Hey, you guys. Most of you knows I've been taking the lean body system for 2 years. Okay, so yes.
How many followers does she have?
3.4 million.
Wow. Okay, yeah. So that's definitely paying the bills.
Maybe that could be part of it.
This could be like a whole ploy, the two of them. Like, let's stage all these fights because every week we'll be in the news.
Yeah.
And more people will follow us to see the destruction of our marriage.
That's so like,
but people tune into that.
Let's talk about morals here. Is that like correct?
You gotta do what you gotta do when you're $1 million in debt.
I don't know where I stand on this.
Well, I'm sure we'll have another update next week.
Yeah.
I hope she gets back into her website. I hope people enjoy the wigs. The ones that bought her wigs. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Bought a wig, will you please reach out to one of us and let us know?
Tag us on Instagram, benchriders_pod.
Yeah.
A picture of you in her
wig. The wig. And tell us, is it worth the money you spent on it?
I would love to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to
This story, this is sports adjacent, and this is why I wanted to bring it up. It does bring up a bigger debate of, is ballet a sport? Now, to me, yes. Okay, right. I'm glad you said that. Because
very athletic. Have you seen some of those ladies?
Not recently.
Well, me either, but I just know they're super strong.
They could definitely not do... Or no, I'm sorry. I could definitely not do what they do.
Yeah.
They are way more athletic than me. And for that reason, this story does apply.
We stand ballerinas. Go ahead.
So Natalie Portman, we all know and love, has been married to a professional ballerina man. Yes.
I didn't know he was a ballerina man.
A ballerina man.
What is the right word for that? Maybe we should not just call him a ballerina man.
You look up that. Okay. I'll continue on with the story. They met on the set of Black Swan, which was a ballet movie.
Oh, yeah, I'm familiar.
Have you seen that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so they met on that set, and he's a professional ballerina. Okay.
Oh, cute. They met through that.
Yeah,
That's, like,
it's a really meet cute type of story. I'm really happy for her, or so I was, until 45-year-old pro ballet dancer husband cheats with a 25-year-old climate activist. Not just cheats, Becky, affair. Another affair in the books. There are photos of the two of them spotted kissing in France. Now, he was kissing Natalie Portman at a Beyonce concert on May 26th. Then the paparazzi got photos of him kissing his 25-year-old mistress in France on May 29th.
How are you going to take wifey to see Beyonce and be kissing all up on her to single ladies? Maybe he was trying to like...
It's a sign?
Maybe it's a sign.
Wow.
But no, because I think what you're about to touch on is that doesn't he regret it?
Yeah, so here's a quote.
Okay. Okay, quote me.
And I quote, "He knows he made an enormous mistake and he is doing all he can to get Natalie to forgive him and keep their family together," says a source.
Well, let's think about that before we stick our peen in something that shouldn't be. I'm just saying.
Okay, but here's the thing, too, on the 25-year-old side.
What she knows.
Natalie
knows who Natalie Portman is.
Natalie, you want to go up against Natalie Portman?
I wouldn't.
Don't
put me in a room with
her
Natalie.
PR reps are probably
gonna
trained
destroy
beyond.
her. And also, you said she's a climate activist?
Yeah.
Does this not kind of tinge her like...
It's tinged for me. The climate is no more in my mind.
Oh my God. No, I'm just saying like from like a professional level, I feel like this comes across really badly for her.
No, it's really, really bad. Her name is out there just so everyone knows. It's Camille Etienne.
If you didn't know,
now we're anti-Camille. Sorry, Camille. I know this is his fault. He had the home and he wrecked it. But apparently they're trying to work through it.
She's okay?
I mean, I don't know if she's okay, but they're trying to work through it. They're married. And they want to work through it. But it's been like a multiple month situation. The two of them were spotted going into his office in France. Quote, "Natalie is incredibly private and has no intention of playing this out in the media. Her biggest priority is protecting her children and their privacy."
See, when you get kids involved, then it's like a whole other level.
Kids are involved.
Practically, this lady is a child. So what are we doing?
Honestly.
How old is he?
He's 45.
Oh my.
He is 45, and I'm going to look up how old Natalie Portman
I think
kids.
they're kids?
Yeah. Okay, they're babies.
No.
They're babies.
They're babies. But still.
But something like that, like this celebrity kids, like, could you imagine finding out things that your parents did like years ago, even if you were that young?
Right.
And it comes out that you're a pro ballet father.
Why does he have an office if he's a... by the way, I looked this up. He's not called a ballerina. I think it's just called... He's just a ballet dancer. A man dancer.
Wait, so a girl is a ballerina and a man is a ballet dancer?
From what I might be wrong, but that's what my 2 seconds on Google showed me.
Wow.
There's videos right here. Like, can we see this?
Looks just like him.
Looks just like him. This is how I envision him now because he cheated.
Oh my God. Okay.
But anyway,
it's another athlete. It doesn't matter. I just feel, I'm sorry, I'm going on this tangent again. Like, how many athletes cheat? All of them, it seems, even the ballerinas.
Is it just athletes, like, or is this just like a wider scope?
It's just men.
Or ladies. Amanda's okay. Let's preface this by saying we've had a morning and we're in a mood and we're not seeing the positive side of things, but we're going to try.
We're going to try.
Today.
Let me reel it in.
Let's reel it back in.
Reel it back in.
Here we go. Let's digress.
Okay.
And let's
Natalie.
move on. But actually, before we move on, Natalie, do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Don't, if that's being with him, yes.
Do it for the kids.
But do it for the kids. I don't really know what else to say on that because I don't have like stake in the game. So best of luck to Natalie.
Best of luck.
All right, let's move on to the last one. Speaking of cheaters.
Speaking of cheaters, let's circle back around to cheating.
Next person is Shakira. We love Shakira.
Her hips don't lie, baby.
This was in the news. This was this fall when it first broke? I think it was
fall, yeah.
Shakira and her husband.
Were they married?
Yeah. Yes.
The soccer player?
Were they not married?
I don't think they were married. I think they
were just like partners?
Yeah. Now, I would like to preface with Shakira is 46 and her ex, Piqué, Gerard Piqué, professional soccer player, okay? He is 36, so she likes him young.
Oh, she's
46.
She's older. Okay.
Yeah. So you check if they were married.
I'm looking.
But yeah, earlier I think it was in the fall.
They did not get married. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Perfect. Even better.
Okay.
But it was that whole crazy story how she came home one day and the jam in her fridge was missing or like less than. And she knew that everyone in her household was not a fan of jam.
What's wild to me?
What?
The jam was such a tell-all. Like,
don't you think?
I don't know if I check my jam that much.
Well, maybe not jam, but like something in your home that like.
What would I notice?
Okay, if you and your fiance, husband, whatever, didn't like a certain something, what don't you like? Give me something.
What don't I like? What don't I like? I like lots of things.
I know.
Okay, I'm thinking like my cold brew coffee that sits in the fridge.
Right.
Now, if that was going down.
If it was going down and you know your husband
he did not drink it.
Doesn't drink coffee.
I noticed that.
You're like, where's my coffee?
But jam is so like obscure to me.
It is obsure.
But we love
and also,
that she's
why not
noticing.
jelly? What is the difference?
Jam and jelly?
Yeah.
Jelly is smoother, I believe.
Okay.
Or jam, does jam have seeds? I think jam has seeds, jelly is smooth. We'll confirm this at a later date.
We'll get back to you on that. But so she noticed that the jam was getting lower and lower, and somehow this snowballed into he's cheating, but she was right.
How did we go from jelly to cheating? Or jam? Jam to cheating.
Jam. I don't know how she got there.
We'll have to look more into that.
Yeah.
I would like to know how we drew conclusions.
Well, it's just because she knew she doesn't eat jam. He doesn't eat jam. There was all of a sudden jam in the fridge because they didn't even buy jam. Their kids, do they have kids?
Like, okay.
Oof.
Yes.
Okay.
They have 2 kids, by the way.
Okay, they have 2 kids. The kids don't eat jam. The whole story is that no one in the house ate jam. And all of a sudden it appeared and was dwindling so quick.
We should call this episode Jam. Jam versus jelly.
Jam versus jelly. The jam was gone. Okay.
Jam was gone.
She knew. And she was right. The story is she was right. So they broke up, okay? Her and Mr.
Gerard
PK broke up. And then not only did they break up, he got together and is still with the girl that ate the jam.
He's still with Jam Girl?
He's still with Jam Girl.
Oh my God.
I know.
Now, what would make you feel better? Let me ask you this hypothetical.
Yeah.
If you got cheated on, would it make you feel better that the person who cheated was still with that person? Because like, oh, at least it was worth it for you? Or would it be like, dang, that really sucks because they're still with them?
I want to say the healthy answer is to be happy for them that they found someone better, but I think I'd be pissed.
Pissed off. Damn it.
I think I'd be more pissed.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Oh,
what
yeah,
do you
for
think?
sure. I would not be.
Yeah.
Happy
because
with
not
that.
only did they like them more, they liked them way more. And they wanted to stay with them.
Yeah, that was a bad question.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing it up, though. It was great. Yeah. Great question.
Okay.
Okay. So he's still with whoever. Mm-hmm. Okay. Shakira, though, this past weekend was spotted with 38-year-old, slightly older.
Okay.
Lewis Hamilton, the F1 driver, British F1 driver. Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Spotted
That's
out
different.
in Spain, I believe, after. Oh, I'm sorry, Barcelona. Is that in
Spain? Barcelona is in Spain. Yes. Have you seen Two Girls 2 or no?
Sure haven't.
Oh my gosh.
I know, it didn't stick with me like
they
the first
toured the
one.
countryside of Barcelona.
I'll
which
check it
is
out.
in Spain.
Okay. I'm learning so much today. Jam versus jelly. Barcelona's in Spain. Well, they were spotted in Barcelona, to be specific.
Okay.
After an F1 race. Not for the first time were they spotted together.
They've been spotted together before?
Yeah, in the last couple months, they've been spotted together a couple times. So it seems like Shakira and Mr. Lewis Hamilton.
Mr. Race Car Driver Man.
So she likes athletes, but she also likes,
I like this for her.
No,
This is different. To be honest, I've not seen F1, though. I've not personally watched a
what
race.
F1 is. I know it's car racing.
Formula One, just like racing. It's kind of.
But like, what's that? Like,
is that like European NASCAR, kind of?
Don't ask me.
So. I think, like the cars are a little different.
They're a little different.
But
sure.
we'll need to like touch on F1 now since she's
need to look
an
into
F1
it.
driver.
Yeah, but she seems to like athletes and she seems to like younger. Now, let me point this out for everyone because I was curious. Mm-hmm. The ex, what is it?
Gerard
Piqué. I can't remember Gerard for some reason.
It's okay.
36-year-old Gerard Piqué, worth a measly $80 million. That's it. Okay.
What?
You want to know what? Shakira's upgraded. Not only is he older at 38, but Lewis Hamilton is worth $285 million.
Yes!
Give it up for Shakira.
She doubled her money.
Tripled. Wait.
Is that triple?
Double and a half. Double and a half.
No. It's rough out here. Anyway, it's still more.
Anyways, congratulations, Shakira.
Wait, that's great.
Go spend that money before
she doesn't have to have.
Too.
Now here, talking about trauma, she will probably never want to see a thing of jam ever again in her household. She is gonna be so over. She's like, if she goes to a hotel, they're like, "Excuse me, Miss Shakira, would you like jam or jelly?" She's like, "Get those out of my face. I want butter and I don't know what else you would put on
anything else.
Anything else but that. Get that out of here. I'm Shakira, and this is my $280 million boyfriend.
85.
Yep. Okay, that was good. We are now going to go into our segment of dating down. No, thank you.
Never. Well,
sometimes, unfortunately. But breaking down the dating history of one famous athlete.
Yep. And you need the drum roll for today's athlete?
I do. Go ahead.
You want me to drum roll?
You drum roll, I'll say it.
Okay.
A-Rod. Alex Rodriguez, huge baseball player. Huge dating history.
Huge.
Okay, this man, it was like a whole novel study.
I was exhausted
on
typing
his
out
dating
details
history.
of this.
It's kind of absurd to me.
But it's eclectic. It's an eclectic bunch.
Eclectic group, which I think makes it more interesting.
Yeah. Like last week, obviously, Aaron Rodgers, brunettes, actresses, that's really
There was a type there.
Chalk it down to that.
There's no type with A-Rod. He's
all over the map.
Vibes.
He doesn't know what he wants.
And that
becomes clear when we tell the story.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Alex Rodriguez, Yankee baseball player. Okay. He marries Cynthia Skirtis in 2002, who I believe is just a girl that he met
just a girl
off
in
the
the
street.
world.
Just like a you and a me.
Love that for her. Go Cynthia.
Yeah, so they met in Miami at a gym.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so they met there. They got married in 2002, and they have 2 kids together. Natasha, who's 19 now, and Ella, who's 15 now. But they got divorced in 2008, so they had a 6-year marriage. It just wasn't working per sources, just they weren't happy. Okay. So they got divorced, okay? Right. 2008. Then, same year, 2008, Mr. A-Rod was rumored, never confirmed, to be dating Madonna.
No, she's an interesting one.
She's an interesting
now. Have you seen her face now?
I've seen it. It doesn't look
like
Madonna.
That was not then. Madonna back then she was something.
She was
working with something.
Yeah. So it was never confirmed. However, when he was with J-Lo went on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. And he was asked because apparently J-Lo and A-Rod dressed up for Halloween and J-Lo was Madonna for Halloween.
She dressed as an ex?
Well, yeah. So that's what Andy Cohen brought up. And he was like, was that weird for you to dress as Madonna considering your boyfriend dated her? And she confirmed through a statement of like, yeah, but that was so long ago. So she kind of
confirmed that it was a thing for a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
That was in 2008. Didn't last very long.
So we got normal Cynthia.
We've
got Madonna.
What's the one
next?
and only. Bringing it back full circle to Bravo. Bethany Frankel of Real Housewives of New York.
Skinny girl wine lady?
The one and only.
We love her.
She also confirmed on Watch What Happens Live that she and A-Rod went on 2 dates.
Oh,
2 dates. Just 2. So it wasn't really much, but they did go on 2 dates. And she also confirmed that she cannot remember if he was a good kisser or not.
So that means no.
It means no.
It means that he was not.
Well, he's good at other things. He doesn't have to be good at that.
I guess. I don't know if I would agree.
No, you're probably right. Let me revoke what I just said. Yeah, they just went on 2 dates. He's a bad kisser. We move on from Bethany Frankel. That's probably why, honestly.
Okay.
Right.
Cynthia, Madonna, Frankel.
Next. Is she Jewish, do we think?
Yes.
Love
with
that
a name like
her.
Frankel?
Frankel.
It's gotta be.
Okay. Next. Guess a little more interesting.
We're at 5.
Kate. No.
Oh, sorry. My numbers are off.
3.
Whoa. No, it says 4.
Cynthia, Madonna, Frankel. I'm entering 4.
4. We're at 4. Next.
Should we like disclaim that math is not our
strong suit? I think we proved that last week.
Do you teach math to your students?
I'm not answering this question to you. Can we move on?
What kind of math is it?
Easy math.
Okay.
Luckily.
Okay. Like counting to 4?
All right.
Okay.
Who's next in the roster?
Okay. Kate Hudson.
Yes.
Gorgeous, beautiful, amazing. 2009.
to 2009.
2009.
The doc says 2009 to 2000.
That's why I stuttered, because I was like, why did I write that? 2009 to 2009.
Short-lived.
A quote from a source says that the two of them love sex and talk about it all the time.
Well, Kate Hudson wasn't on the same train that Bethany Frankel was on, apparently. They were experiencing something different.
No. So this is kind of interesting. So 2009, that year, the Yankees won the World Series.
Oh.
A-Rod was on that team.
Big boy.
She was at the World Series. She was supporting in the crowd.
Aww.
They celebrated the World Series win together.
Okay.
Only 1 month later to break up.
No.
After the World Series win.
Short-lived
which
celebration.
Brings into question, what happened? Did the World Series win get to his head? Did he get too much attention and she didn't like it? What was happening? We don't have a confirmation on what happened.
I'm going to confirm for them and say yes.
Which one?
Both.
Okay.
I would think.
Yeah.
But she's big in her own right, too.
She is arguably bigger. Okay, do you think that athletes or like A-list actors and actresses are quote unquote like bigger stars?
I would say actors and actresses.
Okay.
Because there's only a select few. Now he's a big name though.
He is.
I don't know.
He is.
But I would say for the most part, actors and actresses.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So after the World Series, it all went downhill. So he won something, he lost another.
Right. That's
Taylor's
very poetic of you.
Thank you. It came to me just now, and I thought I'd have to spit it out. Okay. Now his next love adventure, I always used to get Kate Hudson and Cameron Diaz confused, so maybe he did the same thing, because next he dated Cameron.
He thought he was getting back with Kate.
Yeah, he was like, oh, shoot. Cameron Diaz, 2010. Shortly after the World Series win, he gets with Cameron Diaz. They dated from 2010 to 2011. And when they broke up because of their schedules. She was very busy doing, again, acting things. He was very busy trying to win another World Series.
I wonder, like, why. Okay, for example, all these people, right? There's so many people that we're naming right now.
Yeah.
Why do you think he wants to be like monogamous with these people, or do you think he's like more just like time filling?
Well, let me get to my next person because I feel like I could answer that for you.
Okay.
So they broke up in 2011. They dated for a year. And he spoke very highly of her post breakup. So they ended very amicably. Their schedules just weren't working.
Gotcha.
Okay. But then we get to hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 6 on the roster, Tori Wilson, who is a former WWE person.
A ring lady?
No.
She
fighter. Don't do her like that. She was a fighter.
Okay, no.
And a model. She did it all.
She does it all.
Tori Wilson. They started dating in 2011, same year that he broke up with Cameron Diaz. Now, to answer your former question, quote, per Insider, says, they had fun, but he just has commitment issues, which is no surprise.
That's
a direct quote. So
that answers my question.
Because they dated from 2011 to 2015. So they were together for a while.
WWE started him?
Yes. So I think he goes into it like, I want to be monogamous. I want to have a family. I want to lock it down. But clearly something happens in that like 1 to 4 year range where he's like, I can't commit. Because with all these girls, that was like the longest one besides his wife, Tori Wilson. Everyone else lasts just about a year. Like, I think he gets to that point in time where he's like, I just don't know. I can't do it. I can't commit to. I mean, he's A-Rod. How many different people are in his DMs contacting him?
I know, but like at that point when you get that big, would that not just kind of be like white noise to you? Like, if you have that many people coming at you, would it not just be like, oh, it's another one?
I would think so. And we should get an athlete on here
to answer that question. I'm very curious, like, if you like actually notice that, or if it gets to a point where you're that big where you're just like,
because I could see it both ways. Like, if I was a famous athlete at that level, I could see it being the easiest thing in the world because you really have the pick of the litter, probably, as long as you put effort and energy into it. Or it's so difficult because you have so many options. Like, out here on the dating apps, you have like however many options, which is probably minuscule to what he has. And I get overwhelmed. I'm like, where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
Do we go 5'6" with money, or do we go 6 foot with none? I don't know. So he probably has the say
well, I know what you've been choosing. It's time to pick the opposite one.
Anyway, Tori Wilson, 2011 to 2015, he had commitment issues and they had to end from there.
And so he moved on to...
So he moved on to number 7, Miss Anne... Oh, I am not going to pronounce that correctly.
Anne
Wojcik?
Wojcik?
Okay.
She's a tech CEO.
A tech CEO. She is the CEO of 23andMe.
Oh.
Isn't that the...
So she's like a smart lady.
No, she's a smart
he changed
lady.
up his vibe. See, he's not consistent.
He changes it up every time, which I honestly admire about him because he clearly is, well, besides the Kate Hudson, Cameron Diaz mix up, I think that he likes to change it up and do something completely different because it didn't work the last time.
Okay.
So he goes to Anne Wojcik, tech CEO of 23andMe, and they date for just another year, 2016 to 2017.
A year will do.
A year will do.
And then we're out.
And then the commitment issues set in, and we're back to number 8, which is...
Oh, this is a big one.
This is the big
J-Lo.
one. J-Lo. We know
engaged.
it. We loved it. 2017.
Yeah.
Engaged 2019.
And they were going to get married. They actually had a wedding planned.
They had a wedding
postpone it
due to COVID. Mm-hmm. They were supposed to get married in 2020. So obviously things happen for a reason.
I was
going to
say, that's probably like, now they're probably like, oh, thank God that happened.
Yeah, no, for real. Because, so they were supposed to get married in 2020. Their wedding was planned. It got postponed because of COVID. And then in March 2021, TMZ said that they were, quote, working on some things. So something happened between the wedding. I mean, COVID, again, I don't know, like, I feel like COVID had a weird effect on a lot of
relationships, yeah.
So it could have just been, chalk it down to COVID, too much time together, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do want to bring up, though, Bravo again. It's kind of crazy how much Bravo is
has a lot of stake in the game. They, for whatever reason,
those Bravo Lebs really have just made an impact on society. Because do you watch Southern Charm?
I do. You showed me. You have kind of introduced me to that world.
Love Southern Charm.
Yeah,
I love it. Well, while he was with J-Lo, towards the end, I believe it was 2021, there was a rumor that surfaced that Madison LaCroix, who is a star of Southern Charm, did cheat with A-Rod while he was with J-Lo.
I don't doubt that.
And this came out because at the Southern Charm reunion, Craig, who is dating Paige from Summer House, who we love.
Love Paige.
He accused Madison on the reunion of flying down to Miami to hook up with an MLB player, okay, via the reunion.
Okay.
And her quote was, "He contacted me and yes, we DM'd, but other than that, there was nothing. I never physically saw him, touched him. I'm not a effing liar and will stand up for that." So she denied it till she died. I think he denied it till he died. There was a lot of denial involved in the rumor, but it was a rumor and that had to be taken note of because a month after that came out,
split.
J-Lo and A-Rod broke up. Now, they had already released that statement that they were working on things, so it could have just been weird timing.
Yeah.
But that did come up in their relationship. So they broke up in April of 2021 and released a joint statement, which I have to read. The joint statement is, quote, "We've realized we are better as friends and look forward to remaining so. We will continue to work together and support each other on our shared businesses and projects. We wish the best for each other and one another's children. Out of respect for them, the only other comment we have to say is thank you to everyone who has sent kind words and support."
Which PR person put that together for them? Because I know that's not how one of them feels. No way.
Not at all.
But anyway, that was a nice statement. It was beautiful.
It was good that we got there together.
Yeah. But A-Rod is a lot for me. So let's wrap up his list because I'm kind of...
Right. So we're not done though. Oh my God. Sorry. We're almost there, but not quite. We're at number 9. Number 9. Catherine Paget after J-Lo. Okay. A fitness influencer. He wanted to dabble in influencer space. Keep him young. Keep him hip.
CEO. Actors. Influencers.
They were together from January to September of 2022.
Okay.
And a source said they were very casual and ended because they're better as friends.
Got it.
So he pulled the friend. It seems like he has
friend card.
A new excuse every time a year thing comes to an end because it's always after a year.
That's interesting,
isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So they were short-lived, casual, ended as friends, which brings us to number 10. A-Rod just had to get us to the double digits on this dating history list.
I honestly, genuinely hope for him and everyone involved this is his last one because it's like a long.
Something tells me it's just not gonna be.
The soft smile on your face where you're just like absolutely over it. Something tells me this is not it. But tell them what they posted, and this leads me to believe that this could be the one.
This?
I don't know.
Okay, let me tell the people what it is. Okay. So the most recent girl, Jacqueline Cordiero, the founder of JackFit, which I don't never heard of, but I'll Google it after this.
We'll Google JackFit.
They have been together from October 2022 until now. Okay. So they got together back in October, and then they went public together in December of 2022 via Instagram, as the kids do.
This is what I'm saying. Instagram official is kind of like signing a marriage certificate in my head. It's pretty legitimized.
People don't forget that.
No, they don't. Because
it's called a hard launch for a reason.
It's a hard launch, and there's no going back once you put it out there.
So they posted for a holiday trip. They included his kids in the post.
Once you include the kids
are in there.
And who included the kids last time? J-Lo. And they got engaged and almost got married. So that's why I'm saying, who is this lady?
Jacqueline.
JackFit might be the one.
JackFit could be her.
She could be her. Because now the kids are in it. They're IG posting.
Yeah. And you want to know what? She has a little bit of everything that he likes.
Fitness,
CEO.
Oh, we combined here. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, we combine. Young.
She could probably get into acting.
Probably if she wanted to. She could model. She could probably take someone down in the WWE as well.
This is his woman.
I think we found her. Congratulations, Jacqueline.
Yay. It only took 10 tries. More than 10 tries. That's just what we know.
Those are just the public ones.
Oh my gosh.
Do you even imagine what goes on behind?
No, I choose not to imagine. I think I prefer not to.
I think we drop it.
But
good job, Jacqueline.
Yay, JackFit. Okay. So
it's time.
Now that we're done with A-Rod, we're going to move on to the available people, which is so fun.
This is my favorite part.
This is my favorite part of the day.
Because
our bachelors of the week.
Woo! Okay.
Wait. Can I start with mine? Because I'm excited about him.
Yes.
Okay. My bachelor of the week, his name is Matthew Tkachuk.
Sure.
He is 25, like you and me.
Oh.
I know. I was pretty excited. He is from Scottsdale, Arizona. Do you have any? Oh, wait. Are you reading the doc right now?
No, I'm not.
I think I told you what sport he plays.
You did.
What sport does he play?
NHL.
He's in the NHL. He's a hockey boy. And he currently plays for the Florida Panthers, who are in the Stanley Cup playoffs right now.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Can we fact check? Okay, yes.
I fact checked this one myself because I was embarrassed last week that I didn't fact check the freaking Nuggets, the chicken nuggets.
The chicken nuggets who lost game 2, by the way.
I know, I doomed them. You know what I was going to do? I was going to bring in chicken nuggets if they won for everyone, all 3 of us here. I know. So if the chicken nuggets win, we will bring in chicken nuggets.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, but yes.
From where?
McDonald's? Or do you not like
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Okay.
And fries.
Yes.
Okay. But yes, Matthew Tkachuk, he is in the NHL. He's a left wing. He did not go to college. But hear me out.
Okay.
The reason why is because he joined a U.S. development team after 9th grade. So homeboy is like 14 years old.
So he can commit.
And he committed to this development league, and he was number 6 in the NHL draft in 2016. Wow. So he was 18 years old.
Okay.
And he was number 6 overall.
I love that for him.
Amazing.
And for anyone that ends up with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best thing about this guy is that he has a very athletic family. So his brother plays for the Ottawa Senators.
Okay.
And dad, Keith, he is a 2-time All-Star and
in hockey?
And in the NHL Hall of Fame. So their family is like hockeyed up.
This could be the one. I said that about it last week, but this could really be the one.
I'm not going to lie. Matthew is currently beating out Zach for me. And
I can't say that about Max just quite yet, but he's really creeping in there.
Yeah,
just from what you've told me.
He has good family history with athleticism and such. Red flag.
Keith single?
Huh?
Keith, his father, is he single?
I'm not sure. I'm going to go with no.
Okay.
But we can look that up.
Let's look into it.
Also, can you pull up a picture of Matthew Tkachuk while I tell you his red flag, though?
Yeah.
His red flag is that because he plays hockey, he could possibly have 1 fake tooth, which is not a problem. It's not a huge problem.
Right.
But if you're really trying to dig for something.
I mean, the good thing about that is teeth are replaceable.
Teeth are replaceable. Athleticism is not.
It's not. And neither is a bank account. Sorry. Okay. Here he is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Flash it to the camera. So
here he is.
Can you zoom in on his face?
Okay. curious again. We'll post him on our Instagram.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Follow us, benchriders_pod.
Okay, and for all of you lovely ladies wanting to know, his Instagram handle is at Matthew_Tkachuk, which is spelled TKACHUK. Overall score, I give him a 9 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
I would almost give him 9.5 just because
that's up there.
His draft pick was amazing.
Yeah.
He's doing extremely well. He's in the Stanley Cup playoffs. His family is.
You know what else I like about a hockey guy? Like, I feel like hockey, it's obviously a huge sport, but I feel like it's more niche than other sports.
Yeah. And I like that it feels very, I mean, obviously all sports are, but it's very athletic because you have to balance. You're going fast.
Yeah.
You're fighting.
Yeah.
You're doing other things. And there's a lot going on at one time. So I love that for him. So overall, I'm starting him.
Oh, love him. We love him.
That was awesome. Not bench riding with us.
He's a good one. No. Yeah. No, we'll stay here. You be out there.
You be out there, Matthew.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Great pick. Okay, my turn. So my guy, his name is Ross Matiscik. Now, let me tell you where I found him.
I'm going to pull him up.
Yeah, pull him up. Pull him up for the people.
I'm not familiar with him.
So, you know, the NFL every year does their schedule release videos, and I'm very into that because I used to work for the WNBA, and we did a schedule release video, so I just got really into how fun they can be. So, I was watching them for this year's NFL schedule release. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, I know. And I clicked on the Jaguars schedule release video. And let me tell you, I do think that they, there he is.
We'll put him on the IG too.
They had one of the best schedule release videos that I saw. Granted, I only watched like 3 or 4 because I did get tired of watching them.
There's a lot.
There was a lot. But the Jaguars one was amazing. You should go watch it if you haven't seen it. It's basically just they made a parody video where they basically were implying that football wasn't football. It was all actors. So all the players were making cameos as like actors. And when they had plays, they were like acted out scripts. And like it was very funny. So you should go watch it.
I'll go watch that.
Ross Matiscik made an appearance in this video. I saw him. This is before we even started the podcast.
First saw him.
I knew. This is where the podcast began when I saw this man on my YouTube
screen. Her wheels started turning.
Yes. This is where the segment came from. Ross Matiscik made an appearance on the screen. So he is an NFL long snapper for the Jaguars. Special teams.
Interesting. Special teams.
He is 26. He's from Youngstown, Ohio. And he went to Baylor for football.
Okay.
Drafted by the Jaguars. Now, you saw a photo of him.
Right.
Great looking man.
Handsome.
The minimum salary in the NFL is like $500,000, so check.
I didn't even look up this guy's salary.
Even for like a bench kicker. Isn't that kind of crazy?
He's a snap no,
I'm just saying in general.
Like the lowest low.
Yeah.
Well, just because they have so much like revenue.
I know.
From, like, fans and
insane.
Stuff.
But so he played at Baylor. He plays for the Jaguars now. Something I like about him, and I think this might be because he's on special teams. I didn't look into how much he plays, so probably not much. But he has a pretty low Instagram following considering he's an NFL player.
We like his ratio.
Yeah, so it's like 4,000 something.
Okay.
Which feels achievable compared to a Max Fried with millions of followers.
Yeah.
So a red flag though, he does strike me as someone
I need to look at him again while you're telling me. Hold on. Okay, I have his picture up, so now you can tell me.
Enjoy a game of Xbox. And that...
Ooh. Now, granted, she has history with this, which is why she's like anti-Xbox.
I am anti-Xbox. I am. And for that reason, that is his red flag. Along with, I hate to throw you under the bus, Ross, but you do follow too many Instagram models for my liking.
Did you look that up? I'm so glad you looked at his following. This is huge.
This is huge. So that's a red flag. Okay. I didn't know.
Maybe he's trying to shoot his shot, though.
As he should.
But why are we following all of them?
It was quite a few.
Yeah, that's too many.
In his defense, many men do. This is not a new revelation, but he is one that does like an Instagram model, it seems. So Instagram models.
So Ross, do you want a down home girl or no? Answer the question. Because it does not seem that way.
But other than that, he had a great cameo in that video. He seems like a sweet guy.
Okay. All right, Ross.
We're going to give it to him.
Give it to Ross.
But because of the red flags, I gave him a 7.4 out of 10. Oh, because there were 2. That's still good.
Have we confirmed he plays Xbox, though?
No. This is just a speculation.
How are you going you rate him that low on a speculation? It's okay. We'll reach out to him later and see if he does.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, I still think he's a great option. I'm still going to start him. Hey.
7 point what? 4?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not
it's
horrible.
Pretty good. No, it's pretty good. He's, again, allegedly single.
Allegedly.
And if he's not, his girlfriend should check into his Instagram following.
Yeah.
And for anyone interested in Ross, his Instagram handle is at Ross_Matiscik.
Okay.
Big fan, Ross. Big fan.
We've got some good. Honestly, I'm very happy with our Bachelors of the Week so far.
No, yeah, they're great.
I think they're good.
I would love to know if anyone does slide in.
Yeah.
And if they get a response.
If anyone gets a response.
We should slide in too, just to add.
Just to add to the long list I'm sure they already have.
I'm sure.
Oh my God.
Okay. So that's the bulk of it for today. Should we touch on actual sports like we tried to last time and see if we can redeem ourselves?
I don't want to mess it up like last time.
Well, maybe then we should skip it because we
need to update. We do need to update. So coming up in the world of sports, we got the NHL playoffs coming up. I
think it's the finals.
It is the finals. The finals are going to be played so soon. And you know who's in it?
No.
You know who's in it?
No.
Matthew Tkachuk.
Woo!
We love Matthew. Good luck, Matthew.
And another team that we don't quite know.
But what else is next besides the finals?
So the NBA finals as well.
Oh my gosh.
Which we mentioned.
There's a lot of finals
The Nuggets
happening.
lost. I believe the series is 1-1.
Yeah.
So best of 7.
They're playing Wednesday. Wednesday. But
okay, the Braves are at home.
I am so excited
for the Braves.
Yes,
the Braves are
at
home
excited.
versus the Mets this week. Today, tomorrow, and
it's gonna
Thursday.
be good. I hope they can get it going.
Yeah, I hope so. It's gonna be a good series regardless. And then after that,
the battery is popping. By the way,
it's popping.
So
come on,
make
out.
sure you come out to
the
a game.
Kids are out to play at the battery.
It's gonna be a fun week here.
It's hot though. Dress accordingly.
Yeah.
And then.
Oh, I did see this. Actually, I was eating breakfast this morning by myself, waiting on her to text me to come in. I was eating breakfast at Goldberg's.
Shout out Goldberg's
with my little scrambled egg plate. And I saw this. It was really good.
Yeah,
it was
really
very
good
yummy. The Women's College World Series. Mm-hmm. I saw they beat Stanford, but it was a very close game.
Oklahoma did.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Oklahoma beat Stanford, but was it an elimination game?
Yes.
Yes, it was.
Yes,
it was elimination. And
so I do know that there's only 2 teams left. We're in the finals now.
Okay.
Oklahoma versus FSU. Are the final 2.
That's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
FSU has, I will say, they've increased, they've gotten better over the years. They weren't really known to be a softball powerhouse for a long time.
Yeah.
But now they've really
I'm really rooting for them because Oklahoma has had their spotlight.
Shout out to them and what they've done for the sport, but it's time for a new team to come in.
Underdog. Jessica
Zor and Danica Patrick. We don't forget about you, girl.
We never forget.
You and Aaron will come back, I'm sure. Or maybe not. Maybe she doesn't want that.
Honestly, I don't think we want that for her.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Sports.
Thanks for tuning in.